For this question, we have two different groups of people. One did get 6 hours of sleep, the other group did not. There are 14 in each of the groups, so this is going to be a t-test for independent samples. Luckily, again, the sum of squares is given, so we don't have to go quite as far back. We always just have to go back to the variance part. So here's the formula that we're going to need for the independent t-test. And remember that for the standard error of the mean, we're going to have to take the pooled variance. Again, we work backwards. So first, solving for this. So we can plug this then in here. Then, when we solve for this, we plug this in here. And you can see that everything else is given up here. So it's just literally plugging in. So let's start here with 932 plus 706, so that's the sum of square for each, over degree of free 1 plus degree of free 2, so it's just 14 minus 1 and 14 minus 1, that is 63. Then we can plug that in for these right here. So we continue solving here. So just remember that now we're talking about n again, so that's 63 over 14 plus 63 over 14. So that is 3. Now we can solve for t. M is 72 and 65. So 72 minus 65, that is this part, minus 0, remember again, this is based that the null hypothesis is true, that it's always 0, over 3. That is 2.33. So since we went straight for the calculation, let's now do the critical value, which you know of course comes first before we actually do the calculation. So our null hypothesis is that there is no significant difference between the two sleep conditions. The research hypothesis is there is a significant difference between the two conditions. Our critical value using a two-tailed test as instructed with an alpha over 5 gives us a value of 2.056. That was for degree of freedom of 26, right? Where you do n minus 1 plus n minus 1. So that's 28 minus 2. That's how we got the degree of freedom 26. That's how we came up with this critical value. And now again we can see that our 3 is actually larger than this critical value. So we can reject the null hypothesis and conclude that there is a significant difference between the two sleep conditions. Let's do R squared for this one to find out the percentage of variance accounted for. So about 17.3% of the variance is accounted for by sleep.